The surprising beneficiaries of Queen Elizabeth's last will. The world watched with bated breath as Queen Elizabeth II's coffin was lowered into the royal vault at St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle, on September 19, 2022. The conclusion of her state funeral marked the end of an era, the longest reign of any British monarch in history. But the Queen's legacy lives on, not just in the nation's collective memory, but in the real-world assets and properties she carefully distributed to her family members before her passing. But before we continue, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for updates. Through her meticulously prepared will, the Queen ensured that each of her direct descendants would receive a fitting inheritance, both material and symbolic, to honor their unique relationships and roles within the royal family. Let's take a closer look at what the steadfast 96-year-old monarch passed down to her children and grandchildren. As the younger son of Prince Charles and the late Princess Diana, Prince Harry was always destined for a slightly different path than his elder brother William, the heir apparent. The Queen recognized Harry's more unconventional position and bequeathed him and his wife Meghan Markle Frogmore Cottage on the Windsor estate. This was the couple's official residence prior to their step back as senior royals in 2020. Additionally, the Queen left Harry a significant financial inheritance, though the exact figure has not been disclosed. This was likely in recognition of Harry's humanitarian work through the Invictus Games, as well as his candid discussions about mental health, causes that were close to the Queen's heart. By ensuring Harry's financial security, the monarch gave him the freedom to continue pursuing his passions outside the constraints of the palace. As the Queen's only daughter, princess, and enjoyed a particularly close relationship with her mother, the hardworking royal was renowned for her no-nonsense attitude and dedication to royal duties, having carried out over 20,000 engagements during the Queen's reign. In her will, the Queen honored Anne's lifetime of service by passing down her coveted royal patronages, including over 300 charitable organizations that the Princess Royal will now oversee. This symbolic inheritance solidifies Anne's position as one of the most senior and influential members of the royal family going forward. The Queen also bequeathed Anne Gackham Park, the 730-acre country estate in Gloucestershire that has been the princess's private residence since 1976. This was a deeply personal gift, recognizing Anne's lifelong commitment to the crown. The Queen's youngest son, Prince Edward, and his wife Sophie have always been considered the safest pair of hands within the royal family. Their steady, scandal-free presence provided immense comfort to the monarch in her final years. In her will, the Queen acknowledged Edward and Sophie's reliability by granting them the use of Bagshot Park, the grand 19th-century residence that has served as the couple's official country home. This gesture cements Edward's status as a trusted confidant who will continue to support the new King Charles III. Additionally, the Queen left the Wessexes a portion of her vast art collection, allowing them to furnish their various royal residences with her most treasured paintings and sculptures. This intensely personal bequest speaks to the special bond the monarch shared with her youngest child, Catherine, Princess of Wales. As the wife of Prince William, the heir to the throne, Catherine, fondly known as Kate, has a pivotal role to play in the future of the British monarchy. The Queen recognized Catherine's importance and thoughtfully bequeathed her several of the monarch's most symbolic royal possessions. Chief among these was the Queen's personal collection of historic royal jewelry, including the Cambridge Lover's Knot tiara, a dazzling diamond and pearl piece that was a firm favorite of the late Princess Diana. This inheritance not only adds luster to Catherine's public image, but also cements her position as the new Princess of Wales. The Queen also passed down Amer Hall, the 10-bedroom country estate on the Sandringham estate that served as the Cambridge's primary residence for several years. This gesture underscores Catherine's status as the future Queen Consort and the vital role she will play in shaping the monarchy's future. Through her carefully crafted will, Queen Elizabeth II ensured that each of her direct descendants would be provided for both materially and symbolically. Her thoughtful bequests have not only secured the financial well-being of the royal family, but have also cemented the unique legacies of the younger generation of Windsors. As the UK enters a new Caroline era,